Hi guys, we're back for another episode of our mini podcast. So for the last episode, we talk about the question, is the mind a separate thing from the brain? Today we're looking at what happens when the brain just stops following these rules. So for this episode, we have Karina, Atira, and Sue. So, Karina, can you tell us about some cases that makes the mind and body feel very, very real?
Yeah, like the split brain patients. This is wild. To stop the severe seizure, doctors sometimes cut the bridge between the left and
And they just go about their day?
yeah, sort of, but here's the kicker. The two halves can start acting independently. There are cases where a guy would pick out a shirt with his right hand and his left hand controlled by the other side of the brain. Would reach out, can put it back because it wanted a different color. It's like having two minds in one skull.
Actually, that's a nightmare for dualism. If we have one soul or one mind, how does cutting physical piece of tissue suddenly give you two conflicting desires? It make it makes it look like the mind is just a result of how the brain is wired.
Wow, that's heavy. It's like the brain is a group project and the partners just stop talking to each other. What about things like phantom limbs?
It's the same thing. People lost an arm but still feel an itch or pain where the arm used to be. It shows that the mind has a mind and has a map of the body that doesn't always match reality.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, now let's talk about something a little bit tougher like Alzheimer's or schizophrenia. How do how do those diseases challenge the idea that the mind is a separate thing from the brain?
Well, if you are dualist and you think the mind is this perfect eternal thing, it's really hard to explain why a physical disease like Alzheimer's can literally delete someone's personality. If the soul is separate, why does it disappear when the brain gets sick?
Exactly. It's a huge win for materialism. It shows that who you are, your memories, your kindness, your vibe is tied directly to your brain cells. Even things like synesthesia, where people see music or taste colors, is just their brain wires crossing. It changes their entire reality.
Oh, I see. So it kind of makes you realize how fragile reality is. So I also heard that about this concept called mind blindness in relation to people with autism. What's the deal there?
Well, that's related to theory of mind. Most of us just know about other people have their own thought and feelings. But for some people on the spectrum, it is hard automatically model what someone else is thinking. It is like they're missing the software that reads other people's mind. Yeah.
So looking at all this, the split brains, the memory loss, and the sensory stuff, does this mean that the materialism theory wins? Is the mind just the brain, or is it something else?
From a scientist's view, yeah, pretty much. Every time we find a mind thing, we find a brain part responsible for it.
But if we know which part of the brain lights up when you are in love, science still can't explain the feeling of love itself. Neuroscience play a huge role in answering this question, but it still hasn't closed the gap.
Easy way to put it, the brain is the map, but the mind is the actual journey.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it.
Oh, I understand now. So, guys, we went through a lot in this episode. So, for the next time, for our next episode, we're bringing it all together to talk about the big stuff. So, thank you, Karina, Atira, and Sue for being here with us today. And thank you guys for watching. Until next time. See you guys soon.
Bye-bye.